It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, this is from Paulina in Fullerton. My husband made a comment a few weeks ago that's been bothering me ever since. We were discussing whether or not we would have kids. He said if I didn't want to, he would have a baby with his friend. I'm concerned these two are closer than I'm comfortable with. So, hold on. Let me get Paulina. Paulina, thanks for coming on. We just read your email. So, as we understand it, your husband was saying if you didn't want to have kids with him, he'd have a baby with a friend of his.
Yeah, it's as hurtful as it sounds.
Yeah, rude.
But does that mean he would leave you for that? Or he would try and... What if I don't understand. Would he divorce you?
Sure. Yeah. We've had multiple conversations. I know I'm not ready. I'm leaning towards not wanting to have kids at all. And, I brought up just like, what would you do if I don't want to have kids? And he said, really frankly, he was like, I get divorced and have kids with someone else.
So this relationship is based now on having kids or not in his mind?
It feels like it. It was like a, iron curtain went down or something. It just feels really intense. And I said to him, I was like, who would you even have kids with, right? And he said, Amanda. I know. And he gave a name, you guys.
So you think he's already had this conversation that she's a fallback?
The thought has definitely crossed my mind. I'm like, great, you've been thinking about this for a while? Like, he immediately said Amanda, and they've been friends since college. And so I just I felt awful. I was stunned. I just walked away.
Have you looked into this? You've checked his phone or his social media to see if there's any connection?
I know, right? I did. They talk on the phone a lot, apparently. They're platonic. I've never thought much of it. They're friends. I know she's single now, but I didn't see any text between them because, there's so many platforms to message. I'm confused by all of it, really. So I just don't know. That's why I'm calling you guys.
How long have you guys been married?
2 years. Yeah. And everything, we have a really great relationship. So it feels awful.
All right. Hang on one second, Paulina. I can imagine how it feels. We're going to try and get him on the line next here, Ryan's Roses. The fact that he's saying that he's got this on standby would freak me out too. We are about to call Paulina's husband and find out what's going on because she said that when the conversation about kids comes up, he says, look, if you don't want to have kids with me and she's not ready, then I'll go have them with Amanda. We'll have to get divorced and I'll go have them with Amanda.
It's so awful. It just feels like a conversation you'd have and figure out before you got married.
Did you guys talk about having kids before you got married, Paulina?
We here and there. I just knew I wasn't ready at the time. And so you table a conversation, come back to it, and then it's becoming more and more real, as we get older and everything.
Okay. So, and do you know who Amanda is?
Yeah. They're friends. They've known each other since college. I see her time to time. Never really bothered me before. Like I said, platonic, never hooked up, but I do know she's single now. So that tweaked me out a bit.
All right. Yeah. We're going to call him and see if we can find out why he's talking about this and saying that he's going to go there and do that with her if you're not in. So could you just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Thanks. We're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jacob?
This is him, yeah.
Hi, my name is Toby. I'm calling from OC Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Yeah.
Great. We have a promotion for local residents, and before you hang up, it's actually a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. This will take less than 5 minutes. I would just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note. We're just trying to promote our business. We're new to the area. It's a free dozen red roses. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info, cash, or anything like that from you, or any info from you. Just the name of the person that you'd want to send them to.
I'm sorry. I don't want anything. I don't want to be on any mailing list.
You wouldn't be on a mailing list. We are just trying to promote our business here in Fullerton.
In where?
Here in Fullerton. We provide the service for local residents here for delivery. Is there anybody that you would want to send flowers to? Like I said, they'll have them by lunchtime today.
So it's free, like no credit cards, no nothing, just like a name and that's it?
Yep. We do this about once a month to try to gain some business.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So you send me the flowers, or like do you need the address?
We can start with the name that you'd want to put on the card.
Okay. Yeah, you can send them right to them. Okay. Send it to Amanda.
Amanda?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the note?
Just put happy birthday, love Jacob.
Happy birthday, love Jacob.
Jacob, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Paulina, on the line. Who is Amanda?
Wait, what? What? Whoa,
Who is Amanda? And why are you sending her happy birthday roses?
Well, it's funny. Like Amanda and I were really good friends, and we do this all the time we say happy birthday at restaurants to get free desserts and stuff. When we
Paulina, are you hearing this?
Yeah. What do you mean you pretend it's like her birthday to get free desserts? You do that a lot? Like what? How often are you guys together?
It's not a lot, but I mean, like over the years, a lot. Like we've known each other since college, so it's just a fun thing we do, like for free desserts. Not a big deal.
Jacob,
it is a big deal.
It's not only a big deal. It's a big deal because there's more to it. Paulina said that you have made plans with Amanda to be with her and have kids with her if it doesn't work out with Paulina. So how far has this conversation gone, Jacob?
No, it hasn't gone far at all. Like that's just something that I've said. It's not.
But I think
Jacob,
what Ryan is.
Go ahead, Paulina.
Ryan's trying. Yeah, I think what Ryan's trying to say is, are like you cheating on me with Amanda?
No, I would never cheat. No, I mean things are not good, but I would never cheat.
But you want to have a baby with her? You want to have a baby with her?
That's like a hypothetical I've said off the cusp.
Oh my God. So you'd sleep with her to have a baby, like just is that what you're trying? Like you'd say off the cuff, sleep with her to have a baby?
No, not like if we were still in a relationship. Like if we ever didn't work out, like.
Well, then why are you even gone this far in your head, Jacob? Then clearly you think this isn't going to work out if you've gone to this measure to think it through with somebody else.
Yeah, you should be thinking about your wife all the time.
And you sent her birthday roses. So, Jacob, come on, just tell us what's going on.
Nothing's going on. That's a conversation that Amanda and I have been good friends since college, and we've said that just as like for fun since college. That like if nothing ever works out, and
Oh my God,
nothing ever works
committed
out.
to making it work out.
You're married.
I know, and I'm not cheating. I'm not going to do anything like that.
You're already doing it. You're talking about it.
Yeah, seriously, it's already in action. It's already happening. How often do you text her?
Yeah, sometimes. Why?
You text her. Because here's the thing, there's no text with you on the phone with her. So, like, you're either hiding them or deleting them. So which is it?
No, she uses WhatsApp. She uses WhatsApp.
Oh, my God.
It gets more secure or something.
Listen,
I don't know. But
Paulina, this is all problematic. There are red flags everywhere.
Oh, my God.
So we're going to let you guys go. But, I mean, clearly Jacob's not committed to making this work with you if he's setting up all these other plans and his focus. When he has one chance to send flowers to a woman, the woman is Amanda.
That's exactly right. That speaks volumes.
Well, things have not been great between us lately.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
It doesn't mean you turn the other way.
No.
All right, we'll let you guys sort this out together. Thank you very much for reaching out, Paulina. I mean, he's clearly got his foot out of the door. One foot out the door.
He's already leaving.
Let me just put this scenario on the table here. So, Paulina and Jacob are married, and Paulina, isn't sure if she wants to have kids with him, but he does want to have kids. So he says to her, look, if you don't want to do it, we'll split up and I'll have him with Amanda. Amanda and I have been friends for a long time. Then he sends the roses to Amanda.
Right.
So it sounds like to me, he's kind of like willing this to happen and be with Amanda.
And he's been going out with her, having dinners with her.
And Tanya, you said something very astute, which was, why wouldn't they have talked about this before they got married? Like where they stood? Because she said she clearly wasn't ready. It sounds like he's been ready.
Yeah, and not being ready is one thing, and not wanting to, period, is another. And I feel like that's something that you talk about before you even take that next step to get engaged.
But it's not okay to have your backup plan wheels in motion while you're already married to the woman that you're in a relationship with.
And verbalizing it to her, almost threatening her with it.
Heather's in Riverside. Heather, you heard this go down. What's on your mind?
I mean, I think that this is insane. When my husband and I got married, it was just like very clear that like all of our friendships with like friends from the opposite sex were just like over. And I think that that's understood pretty widely. I think it's really inappropriate for husbands to have friendships with other women. I just think that that's like completely inappropriate. And clearly,
because he's clearly said to Amanda, "Hey, if it doesn't work out with my wife, let's do this." I mean, clearly he said that because that's what he told his wife.
You can't have other people on standby. You know what I mean? And that's why you can't maintain those friendships. Like it's completely inappropriate.
Well, thank you very much for listening. I agree. It's definitely a version of cheating if he's already gone down that path. Thank you, Heather, for calling.
100%. Yeah, right, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This comes to us from Erika in Santa Fe Springs. Let's meet Erika. Erika, how are you?
Hi, doing well, thanks.
All right. I want to read your email to Sissy and everybody so we're on the same page. It says, Ryan and Ellen, because Ellen's normally here.
Right.
I grabbed my husband's phone to send a text, and I was going to add an emoji when I noticed his recently used emojis. He had the heart, kissy face, face with two hard eyes, the red rose, and a few other smiley faces. That's a lot. I've never gotten any of those emojis from him. I never even thought of my husband as someone that would use emojis.
Wow.
And I think I know who he's sending them to as well. I would love for you to help try and find out. So I've gotten that emoji with the heart on the cheek. Does that insinuate romance?
Yeah.
Can't that just be friendly?
That is a kissy
emoji.
Sweet.
I'm actually happy about that then. I thought that was just like a cool thank you.
No, that's like
no.
Kiss.
It's for sure wrong to use that emoji if you're married.
I mean, it's okay to use it with the person you're married to.
Yeah.
I think. But otherwise, no.
Okay, he's got a lot of them. The heart, the kissy face, the face with. I mean, there's a lot of different things here.
Yeah, the one with the two hard eyes.
I'm interested to know, who do you think he's sending them to?
Well, I have a theory about who he's sending them to. We have some friends that are a couple, and actually the guy is really good friends with my husband. They were friends from high school, and his wife, April, really sweet girl. But, I've just noticed lately that, since they moved to LA from Vegas, we've been spending a lot of time with them, and he just loves everything that she does. He's always complimenting her on her food if we go over for dinner or whatever. Any new updates about her, he always seems to be the first to know. And he's always telling me, April this, April that, and oh, they're so great, and oh, aren't you, let's go spend some time with them this weekend. And, he just really likes being with them, and it's all because, oh, they're my friends from high school, but I just feel like he doesn't really, he's not telling me, oh, Carlos this, Carlos that, that's our other friend. He just talks about April a lot, and so it's a little awkward.
Did you happen to go through his text messages and see if he's text messaging with April at all?
Yeah, I did, and I wouldn't have done that, but I just had this really horrible gut feeling. And, I was texting my mom from his phone and, sending a text, and I glanced through his inbox, and I didn't see anyone or anything that he would have sent an emoji like that to, His mom doesn't even have an iPhone, so it's not like she can, maybe that's the closest person. You send your mom lots of love things, but she wouldn't have got it anyway. And anyone else on there, it was no one that I thought that he would send that to,
So, Erika, we're going to call your husband. How long have you guys been married?
We've been married for 7 years. We've got 3 little kids.
Wow.
I really want to figure this out.
Simon is filling in for Patty. Let's get into this. He's going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay? So we'll try and stay as quiet as we possibly can till we get as much information as we can. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here we go, Erika. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Adrian, please?
This is Adrian.
My name is Simon. I appreciate your time today. I'm sorry to call you so early, but I have a special offer for you. I just opened up a new flower shop called Stems From Here, which is on Telegraph near Geezer's, that restaurant. And business has been kind of slow. I've been having a little bit of trouble getting business going and really fired up. So I had a friend of yours come into the business, and he thought you might be able to use a free dozen roses. So what I'm going to do is offer you a free dozen roses that you can send to anybody in the local area. I don't need a credit card. I need no money from you, nothing like that, no billing information. All I need is an address, a name, and a note, and they will be delivered by the end of business day. Does it sound like a good deal?
Wow, sounds pretty good. You sure I don't have to give you money or anything?
No money. You do me a favor, I do you a solid. It's just something like that.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man.
Excellent. I really appreciate it.
Do that. I'm down with that.
So who would you like to make the note out to?
Let's make it to April. I want to send
April,
something
okay.
to my friend.
And what would you like to say on the note?
I want to say thanks so much for dinner. The carne asada was delicious.
Okay.
Love, Adrian.
Adrian, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I want you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. We've got your wife, Erika, on the other line. What's going on between you and April, and why are you sending her this note?
Adrian, what are you doing?
Whoa.
What are you doing, Adrian, sending her these flowers with that note?
Are you kidding me right now?
Babe,
Why are you sending April
baby,
roses?
Why are you on the phone right now, like, going crazy on me? Calm down.
Well, look what I have to do in order to find out what's going on. Why are you sending April a dozen roses?
Babe, take it easy. She's just a friend. She's my boy's
Oh, she's
wife.
just a friend. She's your boy's wife, so you send your boy's wife flowers?
Town. Oh, babe, they're new to town. We had great dinner the other night with them. I just wanted to, like, extend a friendly hello. And
no, you don't see
like,
Carlos sending me roses whenever they come over to our house.
Let me tell you why your wife has asked us to call you. She said that she found some recently used emojis in your phone that are very, very romantic and endearing. Who are you sending these? You're sending these to April?
I don't know. I don't even use emojis. I mean, we have kids.
Well,
so
I mean,
Erika,
did you not find emojis?
Yeah, in your recently used, when you click through the keyboards, it'll have the recently used. It has the kissy
You know how our
face,
kids go through
the
my
heart.
phone all the time? They probably took it and they probably did some silly stuff when I wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Silly. What? They're going to know to
know
pick
me.
all of
You
those?
know me. I don't even use that stuff.
But Adrian,
Erika
it's
is
not
my
okay to send that kind of a note and roses when you're married to Erika. It's just not right. Something doesn't feel good.
Well, Ryan, what am I supposed to do? I'm just trying to be a nice
Not
guy
that.
and be like, what's up? Hey,
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're opening the door. You're opening the door, bro. You're opening the door. You see how this looks?
I'm not opening the door. Why would I open the door? This girl is my friend's wife. This is
right, but you're and I don't think if I were your friend, I'd be so happy about the emojis and the card and the flowers. Are you cheating on your wife with this woman?
No, of course not.
How do we believe you? How do we believe you?
Not even close.
But how do we believe you? There's not a lot of things that add up to justify that you're not.
Because I've never even seen the girl alone. I've never we don't really talk ever. I mean, I'm not a cheater. I'm just trying to be a nice guy.
But you're flirting with your buddy's wife, bro.
Sending flowers to her.
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be cool about things and trying to set an example of.
Well, your wife, wife's bothered by it. You got kids. You are married. You got to stop. It's making her uncomfortable. And how's she to feel if you're doing that? And how's there any validity in your statement of that you're not doing anything because it seems like at least mentally, psychologically, you're flirting.
Well, if I am, I don't mean to, honestly.
Well,
It's
let's
not
just
something
stop
I'm
all
doing
this
on
then.
purpose.
Yeah.
Let's just stop all this. And Erika, why don't you reach out to April?
Oh, I'm definitely reaching out to April. We're going to have a conversation because this is just getting out of control.
All right,
You should do that, Boo. You should do that because I'm innocent. I haven't done nothing.
All right,
Okay, well, we'll all get together and talk.
I'm going to let you guys go and sort it out. Erika, this is, you have to decide whether or not you believe your husband or not.
Wait, Ryan, can I send?
All right.
He really
How about
wants
this
to
guy?
send flowers. He's like so calm and collected the whole time.
That is what is amazing to me.
Yeah.
Is that here he is, to me, as guilty can be. And he keeps calling her boo with this babe, cool, calm, collect. Hey, babe, this is just a standard operating procedure. This is how we work. This is what we do.
Ew.
He's almost too smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I know my husband got together with his ex-girlfriend recently. She just moved to L.A. and he asked me if I'd be okay with it. I appreciate him asking. And I said it'd be fine. But since then, he's been so distracted. I know he's been texting with her, and I'm worried that he might send her the roses because she's top of mind. So, Rina, thanks for coming on in Montebello. Why did your husband want to go meet up with his ex?
Well, because she just moved to LA, you see, and she doesn't have any friends. She didn't know anybody, so he was going to meet up with her, show her around, help her out, invite her to the area. You know what I mean?
Why didn't you want to go with him?
Well, I trust him. I mean, I didn't want to be one of those wives, that's like, anal or whatever. So I trust him.
How long ago was he with this ex-girlfriend?
Oh, gosh. Maybe 7, 8 years.
Long time.
Okay.
Because we've been
And
married
is the
for 4
ex-girlfriend with somebody now?
years. I don't know.
Probably not. I mean, otherwise she would have been okay with her dude here.
Okay. So you were fine with him seeing her. You liked that he asked you about it. Okay, I appreciate that. But since then, they've been texting. Why are they texting?
That I don't know. But he's doing it all the time. I mean, he'll even do it when we're having dinner.
So he's not hiding anything, really, or trying to hide anything.
Right. Yeah, he's not hiding. I mean, I definitely know he's texting and everything. It's just...
But
I've even asked him.
you told me you trust him, but you are worried he might send her roses?
I'm just being honest, yes. I'm thinking he might.
Have you met her?
I have not.
Do you want to meet her? Like, do you think she's going to be part of your circle of friends?
Well, if he keeps on doing the texting and stuff, then yeah, I think it's time,
Okay. Well, listen, Rina, we're going to come back and we're going to call him. Let's see. What's her name?
Her name is Jenna.
Let's see who he sends the roses to. We are in the middle of the Ryan's Roses call. Rina in Montebello reaching out to us saying, hey, my husband told me he was going to meet up with his ex-girlfriend from 7 or 8 years ago. And I appreciate him asking. But since then, he's been distracted and he's been texting her. And now I'm worried that he might be thinking about her. I wonder who he'd send the roses to. Well, Rina, we're going to call him now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name, your husband's name, on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss.
All right, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet till we find out what's going on and we tell him he's on the air. Okay, Rina? Good luck in Montebello.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jay?
Yeah, this is Jay.
Hi, Jay. My name is Erin. I'm calling from Forever Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we service the Montebello and LA area, and we're offering local residents a promotion today. Before you hang up, it's free roses that you can actually send to anybody that you'd like. You can pick from red, pink, or white roses. They are absolutely free. We do this about once a month for local residents, and it's a promotion that you can just send to anybody that you'd like. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah. Wait, really? I mean, free flowers?
Yes, I don't need anything from you. I don't need a credit card, cash, or anything. They are free. This time around, we just hope that if you do enjoy our flowers, you come back as a paying customer one day or just give us a nice Yelp review.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, no, you don't need a credit card or anything. Okay,
No,
cool.
just the name of the person that you'd want to send them to. We can start there.
Yeah. Actually, let me ask you: could it be possible to do like 2 bouquets, or like just like split it, like do like 6 roses in one, and then another 6 roses, like to send to 2 people?
I've never done that before, but I could. They'll just be smaller arrangements. They won't be as big.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sorry if that's like asking a lot.
No, that's fine. We can start with the first one. So who would you like to send that one to?
To Rina.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card on that one?
I love you always and forever.
Always and forever. Okay, great. And then on the second one?
Yeah, her name is Jenna.
Jenna. And what would you like to put on that card?
Congrats on your new place. Love, Jay and Rina.
Love, Jay and Rina.
Yeah, and I can get you those addresses.
All right.
Man, this is awesome. Such good timing.
Put your mic on. Jay, your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
You turn your mic off.
My mic is off. I need you to know that. I have your wife, Rina, on the line. Thank you for staying on the line with us, Jay. So she's asked us to call you, and I am going to ask you I'm a little confused. So you sent 6 roses to your wife and 6 roses to your ex-girlfriend? That's what we understand? Jenna?
Well, yeah. I mean, Jenna's just an old friend. She just moved into town recently.
An old friend or an ex-relationship person?
I mean, she was my ex-girlfriend, a while back, yeah.
All right. And so why did you send her roses?
Well, I mean, it's not every day you get free flowers, so I wanted to spread the love around. I mean,
could the love be confusing?
Welcome.
Could the spreading of love be confusing, though? Do you think maybe to your wife and to Jenna?
I would hope not. I mean, I've been married for 4 years. I got a baby girl. There's nothing to be worried about.
All right. Well,
Rina?
Your wife Raina's on the line. Raina, do you want to react to all of this?
Yeah, Jay, is something going on with you and Jenna? I mean, I need you to tell me.
No, man. I mean, we talked about this. There's nothing going on.
I know, but why are you sending her flowers?
Well, I mean, she wasn't the first person I sent flowers to. You're the first person I sent flowers to. When she just moved in, over the weekend, I was planning on having, like, maybe a housewarming gift for her, from both of us. So this actually kind of worked out.
I thought I was okay with you going to lunch with her and being friendly with her. I thought it was cool, but I'm not. I'm really not. And all I can think of is that if she hadn't broken up with you, you'd be married to her and living in Ohio.
I mean, that might be true, but I'm glad that she did, right? I mean, otherwise, I'm grateful for her dumping me.
Guys, this is bad.
Jay, this is bad.
That
so,
might
first
be
of all,
true.
that's not a great thing to say, especially in this moment. But, Jay, if this ex-girlfriend is occupying this much of your headspace and this much of your thinking and this much of your thoughtfulness, I think it's the wrong thing. And I think it's sending the wrong message to Jenna, too, and to your wife.
Look, I mean, I was just trying to be helpful, but if this is making you uncomfortable right now, I'll cut it off immediately, right now.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it is.
Okay, good.
Right.
But don't say I told you to, because then I'll look like I'm crazy.
No, you
No,
will
I
not.
won't. I'll figure out something else.
All right. Well, Raina and Jay, thank you for this communication.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, guys.
Good luck to you guys. Now, Jenna gets the wrong idea getting 6 and even signing both of their names. It's very confusing. How about him saying, I would end up with her? Maybe
God,
so.
it was just like, come on,
Well,
bro.
That would throw me down a dark spiral.
Seacrest with you. Thanks for having us on. All right, we're talking about Ryan's roses. And the couple, married couple, he went to go have lunch with his ex-girlfriend because she's new to town. Then check this out. He splits the dozen roses, 6 to his wife and 6 to his ex-girlfriend from both him and his wife. Signed both his name and his wife's name. It's so confusing and it's so off the right message.
Right.
And then when he said, yeah, I mean, you're right. Maybe I would have ended up with her if it weren't for you, but hey, it worked out. I'm with you. Like, this guy's got, even if he's not cheating, he's got it all wrong.
Yeah, that's bad.
You can't split the roses and then send half to your wife and then half to your ex-girlfriend from you and your wife. That's just wrong. Right?
It is. I'm trying to understand.
Silence?
Well, no. I'm trying to understand if there's any credit to give him for the fact. Let's wait.
0.
Because he told his wife he was going to have lunch with his ex.
No, because he said, I will cut it off right now if this is making you uncomfortable. Like, I will cut it off right now.
Look, it wasn't like he was trying to hide anything.
Right,
it's just he's got the wrong view of how it should be.
He's just a little, like, screw is loose upstairs.
It's like, ding dong. Obviously, she doesn't want you to be friends with her ex-girlfriend.
I get it, but I think sometimes
he literally thought,
he needs to be, like, completely told what to do in this situation.
Well,
like
he thinks it's fine for him to go see his ex-girlfriend, send roses.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll cut it off.
I'll cut it off, sure. So it's like, okay.
So is he cheating or is he clueless?
I think he's clueless.
Andrea in Covina, is he cheating or is he clueless?
Listen, I don't mean to sound harsh, okay? This man obviously is not cheating, but he truly is clueless. Like, he does not understand how his actions are affecting his marriage or his wife. And, okay, he's not cheating, but he's just not that bright. Like, come on, man. Use your head a little. Have some empathy.
You say also never date a guy who was engaged and got dumped?
No, definitely not, because they're just damaged, and I think the woman will always feel like a second choice. I would never, ever.
Aren't we all damaged after 25?
Yeah.
What's the difference between being engaged and dumped versus a divorced man?
I think they both have a fair amount of baggage and trauma, like, let's be honest. But I think being engaged, it's like you completely lose hope in love because
they never got to experience it or something.
Yeah, they never got to have that.
But you would think you would have more hope because then you'd be like, I want it so bad.
Yeah.
See,
I think it's the idea of like you almost have it and then you don't get it, so you feel like you can never have it.
Self-sabotage.
All right. Well, thank you, Andrea, for calling in, Covina. Thank you for listening. The problem is we shoot ourselves in the foot.
We, like you as men, or we as human beings?
The collective humans.
What do you mean?
We get into a relationship in our 20s, and we have a bad breakup. And from that point on, we're ruined.
No.
Yeah.
Everything ruins us.
Right. So then we do it again, and we get ruined again.
Mm-hmm.
And we got baggage now for the rest of our lives. We're never a white canvas of love.
Oh, no. And even that, you're throwing things into your relationship from trauma you experienced in grade school.
So what do we need to do? Never start dating. The cycle begins, and it's over for the rest of your life because you're carrying baggage. It's true.
And trauma. They say it was like save yourself for marriage.
I'm telling you, maybe that's what we should have been doing. Now what do we do? Now we can't do that.
Sure you can.
No, we can't.
Yeah, you can. Stop now.
Stop what?
Just be
abstinence. But I already have the baggage.
Yeah, born again.
The baggage is here.
Who cares?
The born again won't work for me. I still will be with baggage.
No, you can't.
No, I'm just telling you, the baggage is there. Like the things that you've been through, the scars that you have are still with you.
The trauma's there.
Any trauma, any hurt, any heartbreak that you inflicted on others or inflicted on you, it's all there.
You guys
But the problem is
we can't.
Once we start dating, we ruin ourselves.
That is life. It's experience. It's what makes you wise.
So
it's what makes
says the married host of
I'm
the
not
show.
saying I don't have baggage. Of course we do. But that's
not as much as Tanya and
but
I.
I'm not just going to sit here and
we need
cry
a
about it every
bellhop.
day.
I need a bellhop
We
and a
need
helper.
a porter.
Yeah.
I need, you know what I need? You know, outside the Delta terminal, the big one? I need the big one to put suitcases on.
Yeah, they asked me how many people are traveling with you. Party of 5. I'm like, just
me and my
Jeez.
relationships.
Yeah.
Just
Make
me
better
and my
choices.
baggage.
Put those on a scale. Weigh those bad boys.
You guys.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
that- it's not
I'm
that
charged
bad.
when I fly for emotional
guys,
baggage every time.
I'm pretty sure life is okay for you, okay? You're fine.
No, can you just let us commiserate for a
because
second?
you're fine.
No, everybody has these things.
You see these shoulders?
They're
Beaten down
great.
from carrying baggage.
They look like beautifully broad shoulders.
And we all carry things a different way.
I know. We all do. I'm not sitting
My
here
posture's
complaining
affected
about
by my
my
carrying.
baggage.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Christine has reached out to us in Harbor City. She says, I'm very concerned. Something is going on with my husband and a good friend of ours. Just got back from a trip to Cabo with our closest couple friends. On more than one occasion, my husband and the other wife disappeared.
No.
Ugh,
That's
my
not-
heart, my belly sinks.
Just no.
Can you just, Christine, thanks for coming on. Can you tell us, like, how long your husband and this other woman were gone from the group?
Yeah, I mean, it would be like a couple hours at a time. Like they would just randomly be going off to like he'd be at the gym, you know.
A couple of
Yeah, they would be
hours
gone-
at the time?
Yeah. Oh yeah, like an hour or
Why
two
wouldn't
at
you go
least
with
every
them?
time.
Why wouldn't you go to the gym with them?
Because my husband really likes working out by himself, or like she would be going shopping, and I'm not really like when I'm going to Cabo, I don't want to spend any time at like a mall or like a shopping center. I want to be on the beach the entire time. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm fine with people doing their independent thing. And I didn't really think much of it the first time, but then like when it kept happening, it just felt like too much of a coincidence, you know?
I don't like it at all. And if you are seeing that pattern and you think something's going on, it probably is, isn't he?
What happened
Yeah,
when you
I
guys
mean-
got home?
Okay. I know I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know, I was kind of feeling crazy. I went into his phone. What was so strange was there was no messages at all between the two
Everything
of
was
them.
deleted.
Everything was gone. And we've known them for like a really long time. It's impossible that they would have never texted each other. In fact, I can even remember times when I've been like, hey, can you text Tash? Like, oh, we're going to be late or something. Like, why would it be gone? It doesn't make sense.
Okay. Christine, hold on one second. It's not going to be good.
I
Make the
don't
call
feel
next.
good about this one.
We are in the middle of Ryan's Roses. If you just got here, we're about to call Christine's husband. So Christine has told us they were in Cabo with their other couple friends, and her husband and the other woman would disappear for hours at a time to go to the gym, go do things. You had that feeling when you were all back together that something had happened when they were away, when they were alone. And I am terrified about what might happen here. So, Christine, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name.
Ryan, you have my permission.
Yep. What's his name?
Please.
Okay. What's the other woman's name?
Tasha.
Tasha?
Yeah, Tasha. Like short for Natasha.
Tasha.
Okay, Tasha. Got it. All right. Be very quiet. Here we go. We're going to try and get him on the line.
Hello?
Hi, is this Gavin?
This is he.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. How you doing this morning?
Sorry, what?
I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We actually deliver in Harbor City, the South Bay, and surrounding areas. And today we're offering a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need anything from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to.
Sorry, I'm kind of doing something else. I wasn't really listening. Did I win something?
I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We're a new flower shop here in like the South Bay Harbor City area. We deliver throughout South Bay and LA, and we're offering a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today.
Oh, really? Oh.
They're free. We just hope that if you do like them, then you return as a customer, and something we do about once a month.
Wow. Okay.
We can start with the name of the person you want to send to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, what you could send them to Tasha.
Tasha?
Mm.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
You could just say from your secret. No, wait. Sorry. From your favorite. No. You know what? Just leave it blank. Just like keep it completely blank.
Okay.
And but like you could put a card in, but yeah, just leave it blank. I think that's the best.
Just to Tasha and
Gavin, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I have your wife, Christine, on the line. Why are you sending roses to Tasha?
Wait, what? I'm on. Wait, what? I'm on.
Your voice is being broadcast, correct? And we are calling you on behalf of your wife to find out why you're sending romantic roses to Tasha. This is a bit awkward because we know in our research, Gavin, that your friend's wife is named Tasha, and so why would you send your friend's wife roses? I'm confused.
Right.
She's a friend of ours.
But why wouldn't you send your wife the roses? Why would you send someone else's wife the roses, Gavin?
And why were you about to sign them from your secret or from your favorite or from fill in the blank?
You know what?
Christine, do you want to chime in?
Yeah.
She's on the...
I'm here, by the way. Hi.
Yeah, well, your secret admirer, Gavin, to Tasha was what was about to be sent via Ryan's Roses. These were a dozen red roses. So, Gavin, just tell your wife. She knows you disappeared with Tasha in Cabo. She knows what went on. So just tell her. She knows it. Just tell her.
Something's going on. So
yeah, what is it, Gavin?
Okay, babe. I can I can totally explain. This is it's just like a misunderstanding.
Shoot.
Go.
Well,
you just sent her flowers. You kept sneaking off together in Cabo. Like, I don't really... What is the explanation then, if it isn't what seems obvious?
I'm not laughing. I get it. I can see how this looks weird, but nothing's going on with me and Tasha, I promise.
Can you then explain what you're going to explain? We'd like to know. You just sent roses to Tasha. You're disappearing with Tasha. Your wife has this gut feeling. It's not adding up for me.
No, I mean, yeah, okay, that's all true, but, you know, I don't feel like I should really be saying this on the radio, but I guess it's too late now. But Tasha thinks that Matt's checked out.
So why are you involved?
Really? Right.
Yeah, why are you there to save the day?
Why does that mean you send her flowers?
Because you see an opportunity?
I mean, no, it's not really my place to say, but she told me, you know, that she feels like he wants out.
But why are you the confidant? Why isn't it you and your wife?
I mean, she's like worried that our marriage is going to end, so she
why is she
wanted me to
confiding in
sneak
you?
off with her. Well, she wanted to make him jealous, you know, like she wanted him. She thought,
and you played along.
Yeah,
I played into it.
that.
I was trying to take one for the team. I was trying to help her out.
So, just so I understand, so Tasha thinks her husband's checked out, so she says, "Hey, let's make him jealous and make him think that we're hooking up," and you play along with it. Flag, flag, it's a flag, bro. It's a flag.
Come on,
it's a flag.
When you say it back, yeah, it doesn't sound great.
Well,
but
now
like,
you say it
true.
back. You send her the roses. I mean, you should be sending your wife the roses if you're playing those kind of games.
How many times have you hooked up with Tasha?
I have not hooked up with Tasha. It's true. You want to call Tasha? Call her. She thought
but you're
that
playing
you
this charade because she wants to it to seem like you guys are hooking up. So maybe that's what she wants you on. But why would you play along with that?
Because you want to. She thinks that the spark would reignite or whatever you want to say, and so it's like, I just thought that the
So why didn't you just tell me?
Great
This is what's
point,
going
Christine.
on.
Why hide it, Gavin? If you're going to go help out, you should tell your wife, honey, listen, I just want you to know, here's what's going on. Which, by the way, Christine, I would have said I'm uncomfortable with anyway.
Right.
No.
I would not have been cool with it, but
No way. At what expense?
Yeah,
The expense of your
exactly.
friendship? The expense of your marriage? It's like, what are you doing?
Well, to be honest, I didn't think you'd notice me sneaking off.
Sneaking off.
Okay.
You see the choice of words that you just used?
And not noticing? All right, well, listen, Gavin, we're going in circles. Christine, I think I'm unsatisfied. I think you need to find out more. But just the premise of this is a problem. It's a problem.
yeah,
We're going to let you
it's
guys.
not cool.
Good luck, Christine. And Gavin, we're going to let you go. It's a problem. Going to go pretend that we're hooking up so that her husband thinks so, but
He's
I'm not
a
going to tell my
liar.
wife. He's lying. Marisol, do you think he's cheating or not?
Look, he may or may not be telling the truth, but the fact that he's laughing when his wife is freaking out, that's a huge red flag.
That's true.
I mean, the fact that he's going along with this idea that they're going to make their friends jealous by sneaking away with their friend's wife, then sends roses to her. It's all wrong, Marisol. Thanks for calling.
Plus the deleted text messages.
There's for sure.
We forgot about those.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband got an email from his accountant asking about charges on his business card, his business credit card. There were local charges for a hotel, spa, and dinners. I think he's using his business card to hide things from me. So let's get to Tammy in Highland Park. Tammy, good morning. Thanks for coming on. So your theory is, it's clear to us. You think that, so it doesn't show up on your card with him, I guess, right? He's putting on the business card.
Yeah, it's all on the business card, and we've just done that because it's easier when tax season comes around. I'll have all the business, expenses in one area.
Could one not send spa certificates to a colleague or a client as a gift?
Yeah, and it could be like a write-off.
I mean, I guess it just seems really weird to me. He's in finances, and it's like very odd, especially just the amount of them. It's not just like a one-time thing. It's like a number of the spa treatments, and I mean, I can like pass that off. The thing that gets me is the hotel just down the road.
Oh.
Okay, that
and
to
it's
me
like
is a
number
red
of
flag.
times.
But could it have been a lunch? Is there a restaurant there? And could it have been a lunch at that hotel? Business lunch?
Well, it's like, no, not the amount. The amount that it's like charged for is like a room, So, and it's happened in like a few times. That's why, I mean, at first I'm like looking through this and it wasn't like so crazy because I could like wrap my hand around the other charges, but the hotel, it just, my gut just can't.
Okay.
Like my heart sank, It's, anyway.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. I'm going to put you on hold and come back and make the call here. You're in the middle of Ryan's Roses. All right, we're in Ryan's Roses. In it. When I say in, we are in. It is Tammy Highland Park on the line. She thinks her husband is treating a woman or women to hotel stays, spas, and dinners because he's charging these things off. Her accountant let her know on a business credit card that he keeps. Why did the accountant call you about the business card?
It was actually an email that I saw because I needed to grab it like a confirmation for flight. Yeah, I was on his email, and which we have each other's passwords. Not a big deal. And I was getting our flight confirmation for next weekend, and then I saw the email pop up. I didn't think much of it, so I just kind of stumbled upon.
How long
all
have you
this.
guys been married?
10 years. Yeah, we have
Okay.
a 4-year-old together, so it's this is the
All right,
real
well, no,
deal.
we get the stakes here. So one
Yeah.
second. Let's get you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do that now. Stay very quiet until we get him on the air, and then we tell him he's on the air. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he's thinking about, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is this Keith?
this is Keith. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Chloe. I'm calling from Cece's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Good. What's going on?
So we service the Highland Park area, and actually what's going on is we have a promotion today. So for local residents in the area, we have a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. It be a family member or a loved one or anybody that you just want to brighten up their day-to-day with some free flowers. They are free. I don't need anything from you, just the hopes that you come back as a returning customer.
Wait a second. Who is this? Is this a joke?
No, this is Cece's Flowers.
And you're saying that I want free flowers and I can send them to anyone I want?
It's a promotion that we do once a month, yes.
Okay.
So we can just start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Yeah, send them to a vet. Let me get the address.
Okay. Well, before we get to the address, what would you like to put on the card, since I have that part open right now?
All right, the card. You Give Me Butterflies. Do you know that song?
You Give Me Butterflies?
Yeah, it's kind of our song.
Okay. Very cute. And who's Yvette? Is that like your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Keith?
Yeah?
Keith, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I have your wife, Tammy, on the other line listening in.
Whoa, wait. What's going on here?
Well, that's exactly it. What is going on here? You have a girlfriend named Yvette and a wife named Tammy?
Can you explain this to me? Like, I am in total shock right now. Like, who's Yvette? Like, what is going on?
Look, I'm not confirming or denying anything. Maybe you shouldn't have kicked me out of the bedroom.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You didn't think the decision would come back to bite you?
Wait,
Oh my
what
God,
happened?
Because our daughter, okay, you're blaming this because our daughter has nightmares? Is that what you're doing right now?
Listen.
Oh, my goodness.
No, can you explain this? Like, we have a 4-year-old that has nightmares, and you're blaming an affair on our 4-year-old right now?
Our daughter likes to sleep in her bed with her mommy, and she doesn't like it when daddy's in there and it's too crowded, and she likes just the two of them. So I got sent to a spare room.
Okay.
It's a phase. It's not forever. Like, what have you...
And that leads you to get a girlfriend and cheat on her and take her to the hotel and spa and dinners?
I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying there are consequences to our actions.
Oh, my
Well,
gosh.
right, but not saying you did, or you didn't, you did, right? So you're having an affair on your wife because your daughter likes to sleep with her mom. Is that right?
I tried talking to my wife over and over again, and she just wouldn't listen to me. I mean, what Oliver, our daughter, wants, she gets. Look, I love my daughter, but she needs some boundaries.
Okay, like, I
So do
I
you.
admit it. Like, yeah, he's brought it up before, and, like, we talked about it, but, like, I didn't think you were just going to go cheat on me because of this. Like, I don't...
How could you do this to your family? And what kind of example are you setting for your daughter?
Not a good one.
I got
We've been
really
married for 10 years. Like, I don't...
I mean, do you want to say anything to your wife, Keith, about what you're doing?
Listen, I'm sorry.
You're
I just
sorry. Like,
over and over again. Felt like you weren't listening.
we have a 4-year-old. Like, I'm trying to be a good mom. Like, I don't understand why that translated to you cheating on me. Like, just throwing away, like, 10 years of our marriage. Just because, like, I'm trying to be a good mom. And I'm sorry. Like, I know it's been rough right now, but you cheated on me because of this. Like,
I just felt like you shut me up.
All right, look, we're going in circles, Tammy. I'm very sorry that you're hearing about this information because I know it is tough to hear and very hurtful. We are gonna let you guys go and process Tammy and Keith. I don't have anything to say to you.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Tammy, for coming on, and good luck to you. All right.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
So sorry, Tammy.
Hey, all right. His response to that was, okay, well, you kicked me out, so I'm going to go have an affair.
He's awful.
He's awful. Yeah. So we just heard this, which is nuts, that Tammy's husband, Keith, is having an affair because their daughter likes to sleep in the bed with mom, and Keith got sent into another room, so he decided to go out and felt unwanted and wanted to go out and have an affair. And that's what we just heard.
Oh, what a coward.
And how just awful in tone was he in treatment to her just in the few minutes we were talking on the telephone.
Yeah, blaming her.
Terrible.
Blaming their daughter.
Yeah.
Blaming their daughter for wanting to sleep in the bed with them, so he had to go sleep somewhere else. So he goes out and has an affair and is taking her to a spa and a hotel down the road and different dinners. And then he was resentful about it.
What did he say? He was like, "What did you think was going to happen?" or something like
you
that.
kicked me out of the room.
She needs to get away from that guy. I mean, I know it's so complicated, but like, it's just not healthy. Vanessa, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi.
You think that marriage is over?
Yes, I do. For sure. I think that, I mean, it's really sad. Like, that was just really hard to hear. I don't know.
You can't stay with somebody that says there are consequences for our daughter wanting to sleep in the bed and me having to sleep in the other room. Like,
awful.
Consequences.
100%. Yeah, no, that
know?
was like vile. Yeah, no.
Vile,
she,
yes.
Like, on her face. I think, I mean, it sucks for her right now. But
in the long run, she needs to be away from that guy, right?
Vile.
Yes, yeah. No, that is like thank God. They need to get away from him. That is like such a bad mindset. Oh my God.
Well, thank you. We agree with you, Vanessa. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Will in Northridge says, my wife has an assistant at work she spends a lot of time with. I've never given much thought to it because she said he is gay, but we ran into him the other day and he was with a woman. My wife seemed very uncomfortable, so I began checking him out on social media, and he's definitely not gay. So Will, thank you for coming on. You think your wife has been lying about this guy because she's been hanging out with him, seeing him?
I mean, I would say it's a little bit more than that. I mean, you hang out and you see your friends. This is her assistant, and when he first got the job, it was a very normal sort of platonic work relationship, and then it started progressing. Like, suddenly she was working till late hours, like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was very abnormal, and they're having coffee on weekends to supposedly do work stuff, and it just got to the point where I finally had to just ask her flat out if something was going on, and she was like, he's gay. Like, we're just, we just have a really close work relationship. So I didn't think anything else about it. Then, I think last week, a couple nights ago, we went to dinner, and there he is with a beautiful woman having dinner, and that wouldn't have been so weird if my wife hadn't gotten really uncomfortable about it. Almost like not really angry, but like, that kind of hurt almost. She was very uncomfortable.
Oh, you mean she had her feelings hurt because he was with another woman?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
This is what I'm saying. And
wow.
It got really awkward. And so I started doing some digging on my own, and I actually had to get her phone because his Instagram was private. So I went onto her phone and looked at his Instagram, and it's clear that he's not gay.
Okay. And you asked her about it?
Yeah, did you confront her about the fact that she lied that he was gay, or say, look, he's not gay? Why would you say he is?
I did, and she just kept making excuses about it that, he's trying not to come out. Like, it was everything she could do to make it seem like he was, and that she was covering her own tracks. And it was, I know my wife. It was very suspicious behavior for my wife. And I really want to get to the bottom of it.
Okay. We'll come back and see if we can find out more, make the call. So Will was told by his wife that her assistant is gay. They would hang out late, work late. He didn't think too much about it, but then he discovered, well, he's not, because whatever he saw on Instagram. What'd you see that makes you know he's not gay?
Pictures of him with another woman making out, and comments underneath it like, "You'll make such a cute couple." It was blatantly obvious that he had a girlfriend, and this is like 2 months ago. I mean, it was very recent that he's been with other women.
So here's the thing that struck me was that you said you were out with your wife and this assistant was with another woman and it hurt your wife's feelings.
Right.
I mean, that, like, she got emotionally affected by it. So that means there are feelings there for some reason. So we need to get to the bottom of it, right? Sisney, what's the plan?
I can call her and ask her and tell her that we have a delivery for her, maybe confirm the delivery address and see how she reacts to that. Maybe she wouldn't want the flowers delivered to your home.
What's the assistant's name?
Well, his name is Daniel.
Just
okay,
I'll say that I have
Daniel.
some flowers from Daniel.
Okay. All right. So
that name.
Here's the plan. Sisney's got it. Let's be very quiet. Well, we're going to call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call your wife and her name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Got it. Okay, we're going to do that now. Good luck. Be very quiet until we tell her she's on the air. And here you go, Sisney.
Hello.
Hi, is this Lindsay?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, Lindsay. My name is Lauren. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So, we have a delivery for you that's on the truck to be delivered to you this afternoon, probably actually before noon. And it's from somebody named Daniel. And for whatever reason, we don't have the confirmed delivery address. So I just needed to confirm that so that we could make this delivery today.
Okay. I'm sorry. Who is this?
My name is Lauren.
And you're calling from a florist?
The Fresh Florist. We're on Nordhoff. The Vaughn's shopping center right there?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't. So the only Daniel I know is my assistant. And he wouldn't send me flowers.
Oh, well, all I have is that they're from Daniel, and I just need to confirm the delivery address. So where would you like these delivered?
So he knows my address?
Right. No, it's our fault. Our systems went down, and for whatever reason, all that was saved was just that part of the information, and we don't have the delivery address.
Uh-huh. Are you sure this is... Are you sure this isn't another Daniel for another person? This doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure. If you could just confirm the delivery address, we could get them to you.
Why don't you call the person who ordered it? Because I think this is a mistake.
Lindsay, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I have your husband, Will, on the line. Need you to know that. Can you tell us what is going on with you and your assistant? Will seems to think that there is more than just assistant work going on. Can you tell him?
What? Will, why? What? First of all, there's nothing.
Will, why don't you tell? Will,
this is why.
Go ahead.
You see how you're getting right now? I know you. This is when you are uncomfortable because you're doing something you shouldn't be, and I want to know what it is you're doing. When we saw Daniel the other night, you got very uncomfortable with him being with another woman. You've been spending a lot of late nights with him. You told me flat out that he's gay. He's clearly not. So why would you do that? You tell me that. Why would you do that?
Why? The reason why I'm stressed out is because why would you call and why would you talk to the
Lindsay,
why would you
Lindsay, let's not get sidetracked here. Did you lie to Will about Daniel?
I don't even know who I'm married to. Like who reaches out?
Okay,
to a
so
network
you're
and
not answering the question, which we must believe. Then you did lie to Will, unless you tell us otherwise. So you lied to Will about Daniel.
I can tell you. I can answer you. My husband gets jealous of any attractive man he sees that I have the slightest conversation with. All right, this is my assistant. Like right. I of course I work with him on a daily basis. He's crucial for my job. This is about male ego and insecurity.
Okay, understood. But are you cheating on your husband with Daniel?
I just can't can't even believe that he would, like, why
So it's
wouldn't
not
he
a
include
no.
me?
It's not a
Why
no.
does it have to be addressed on live radio? Like, it doesn't make any. This is such an immature way
Well, look,
to go
Lindsay,
about this.
I think we can resolve this very easily. Just tell Will the truth. What's going on?
Yeah, we can resolve it. Let's have a conversation like two adults.
Well, it doesn't sound that way right now.
Like how everyone else does in the real world. This isn't a movie. This is like the real world. Let's have a conversation and talk like two adults. You know,
It's a yes or no.
I've seen this time and
Lindsay,
time again in our
I
relationship.
gotta think. We're gonna have to let you guys go, but I gotta think that your denial here is guilt, unless you say something otherwise. Will would like to know what's the truth. You're getting very
I would
defensive.
like to know the truth too. I would like to know
Well,
how.
this is all you're spinning everything.
How long has he been suspicious? How long has he been suspicious? Like, is there no trust?
Look, all I'm getting are questions back. So how about this? When you get home tonight for dinner, you have a yes or no answer prepared for me. Off the air.
Yeah.
Yes or no.
Great. We can talk about it like two adults. That sounds like an appropriate, mature way to handle this.
Okay, we're gonna let you go, Will. I think you have reason to be concerned. Thank you, Lindsay, for talking to us. Jordan, good morning. So you heard Ryan's roses. What did you make of that, Lindsay? For me, the thing was just so you know, Lindsay, Will's wife, was answering questions with questions about Daniel, her assistant. And that made me think that something is going on, because when you're asked in a situation like that, right, when it's about your relationship, when you're asked the question and you answer with a question, you're doing a dance. What'd you think, Jordan?
Well, I mean, I did notice that. I'm going to be honest with you, but let me just play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
What if she knows Daniel pretty well. What if he is gay and she's just trying to cover for him? She's just trying to make sure that he's okay. She's trying to defend him. You know, they do spend a lot of time together, and that doesn't necessarily mean that anything is going on. Is that even, that might be possible.
I just think that there would have been a better way for Lindsay to, if it weren't true, to answer the question, right?
And
Okay, well, then
calmly.
let me-
If that was the case, she could have been calm. She was not calm.
I mean, remember, Daniel's the assistant. Lindsay made a point to say to her husband, hey, my assistant is gay. Don't be jealous, because apparently he gets jealous. Will found out
here's the
he's
thing about
not
that.
gay, and she and Will saw him out on a date with a woman, and she got emotionally upset about it. So a lot of
because
indicators.
I think here's why. I think she knew that Will was going to overreact. I think that's why she got upset. Look, I've dated more than one guy actually who gets super jealous, and it's just so.
So you think
really awful.
she was just trying to help him from getting jealous by saying all of that about Daniel, the assistant?
Because you know what? She's probably had the conversation with him before about someone else where she did say, no, nothing is going on. And he probably still is going after her about any guy that she knows. So at this point, maybe she can't even say no anymore because it doesn't mean anything anymore to him. He'll just accuse her with anyone,
I don't know. We've heard a lot of these. I feel like when you answer a question with a question, you're guilty of something. And I also thought she was like yelling at him in a way that
she was
I don't know.
gaslighting.
I feel like something's going on. All right, Jordan, thank you very much for calling.
Yeah.
The issue is, here come the holidays. Here comes the drama. More and more requests for Ryan's Roses as we're getting closer to the end of the year. The stress is peaking.